Hi and welcome to another episode of The Grind. My name is Violet Joki. Well, most of the times when you're on the road, you get to see amazing pieces of furniture that are being sold by the roadside. Today, I'll be talking to Peter of Sofa Glam Interiors, who runs such kind of a business. Come along. Please introduce yourself to us and tell us what you do.
My name is Peter Kamau, and I'm in the manufacturing business. I manufacture furniture, specifically home furniture.
You basically glam up people's houses.
Yeah.
Why exactly did you settle for the manufacturing industry?
Because I wanted to give my customers a personalized service, because our customers, they want customized furniture as opposed to ready-made. Most of our customers, they want to come and they want to contribute in the creative and design, so we had to go to the manufacturing.
So before you actually settled into making furniture, were there other businesses in your mind that you were like, let me try this out first?
I tried many things. Among them is selling milk. I tried selling milk. I tried selling mangles. I tried selling mtumba clothes.
You've actually walked here and there before you actually settled?
We tried many things.
So when you're starting up this industry, it's Soft Glam Interiors, if I'm not wrong?
Sofa Glam.
Sofa Glam, I am so sorry, Sofa Glam. Well, explain to the sofas. When you were starting this, how was your capital? How are you able to fund yourself to create these amazing pieces?
I started with a borrowed phone.
A borrowed phone?
That could last 2 hours with charge from a friend.
Someone here has such a phone, but anyway.
We didn't start with manufacturing. I started as a marketer. As a marketer, it's a business model called drop shipping, where you don't need the product, just need the photo of the product. Then you go and post it online and find customers. When you get the customer, now you find a supplier to manufacture you the furniture.
Wait, so you have the picture, but you don't have the product?
You don't have the product. But now you have to have a supplier of whom you are in good relationship with, and you are in good terms and in a partnership that you have agreed that they'll be making the furniture for you. But we didn't start with any. I started with zero. I didn't have a smartphone. I had a Kamui, but I had a friend who I borrowed a phone, and I started posting it and selling, and somehow it worked.
You were able to build yourself from there?
Yeah, from there.
What was the first amount that you actually got from your first sale?
I will never forget that money. It was around 4,000.
4,000?
4,000 shillings from zero.
From zero? The phone you took, the picture you took? What did you actually sell to get that 4,000?
I sold an L seat, a sofa.
An L seat? There's an L seat, just in case. So when you started that, how was your transition from then till now? So
at that time, I was just discovering myself, learning the online skills, trying to know what's working, what's not working. So it's a trial and error thing. But when I saw that I could actually sell, I focused more on the marketing aspect of it, and I could post more, learn new skills. And then the business grew, and the market grew. So
you were able to settle as it went by.
So when it grew, sometimes you can outgrow even your suppliers. And then because my customers personally, this how they wanted me to treat them, and some quality. So that quality, the only way I could control the quality was to manufacture.
By yourself? Now before we go to you manufacturing the quality of what you make, did you know how to make these chairs, or did you have to outsource someone to come and make them?
I don't know nothing about making sofas. I just employ people to make it.
So someone comes with the skill, you show them what the customer needs.
Show them a photo. But in the Kenyan market, we have very talented people. These guys, they have the skill, they have the talent. So getting the talent, it's not that hard to get someone good in the
industry. What exactly goes into making such amazing seats? What is the process?
First, you have to work from the customer towards the product. The most important thing is to make sure that the quality is good.
Yeah.
Because you better sell high quality stuff at a higher cost than low quality stuff at a cheaper cost.
Yeah.
Because when you get the complaints, you can't do anything. It's too nagging, you know.
Yeah.
Any phone call that comes in and it's a complaint, it's very annoying.
Yeah.
So the quality is the most important thing. That goes that the wood has to be very dry and it has to be hardwood, and also the raw materials. You have to really select high quality raw materials and fabrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the fabrics and the wood, where do you get them from? Where do you source them from?
I have suppliers. The fabrics, you get them from Gikomba. We have very many suppliers there, and we have managed to build a very good relationship with our suppliers. And also the wood, we get them from Gikomba as well. Gikomba is a small China in Kenya.
It's a small.
You can get anything.
Good one,
yeah.
small China.
Yeah.
So you get them from there and you bring to your people to make.
Yeah.
So if a customer comes with a seat, or rather a picture of something that you've not created before, how do you go into making sure that you achieve what they want?
I have a very good team around me. I have my partners of whom we do B2B.
Yeah.
I supply furniture to them at a wholesale price, and then they sell. So we brainstorm about the design, how to go about it, and then we bring in the fundis, they contribute, and I think at the end of the day we make it, we find a way.
Yeah.
The first one cannot be very perfect, but the second one will improve from the lessons that we learned from the first design.
Yeah.
But with these guys, they are very talented, they are very passionate, and with the team, we can achieve anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you've been able to create a team to create this amazing furniture for you. How are you able to know that this person is more talented, that I can actually work with this one and not this one?
The only way you can know that for sure is by employing them and observing them. I have a team of 20 employees.
20?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I have filtered them. Some have come, you know, they just got you hire first and you fire first.
Or hire first
and fire first. If someone is not showing progress,
yeah, you just have to let them go.
Yeah, because for us we hire for the attitude first.
Yeah.
We don't, the skills you can train them about the skills. And if someone has the right attitude, they can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of our best employees, when they came, they didn't know anything about making furniture, but the attitude was right.
Yeah.
So they learned fast.
In the process, they got to be better.
Yeah.
And when it comes to this furniture, how are you able to price when a customer comes with what they want? Because you've said you create from what the customer wants. How are you able to price that this one, I'll sell it at this price, or I'll make it for you at this price, but this one will be this other price?
That is dependent on the size of the furniture and also the technicality. Because for you to get nice furniture, you have to spend on the labor. Yeah. You know, if you get a skilled fundi, you have to pay them well for them to settle their mind there and really perform, you know.
Yeah. So we had quite a busy highway, if I may say. What made you to choose that this location is best for Sofa Glam Interiors?
Actually, I didn't choose this location. This location chose me.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, when I was a marketer, I didn't have a physical location shop. I was purely online for like 2 years, and it was working well for me. Everything was good. And then when we outgrew our suppliers, they couldn't supply my furniture. And then I got another supplier along Jogoo Road.
Yeah.
Then that supplier, unfortunately, he fell out of business.
Yeah.
And now I didn't have a supplier. And his team was just there unemployed.
Yeah.
And they called me, they told me, you know what, there's this location somewhere, can you come and manufacture? And I was like, no, I don't want to manufacture, you know, I just want to sell. But after like 2 weeks, they called me again, they told me they don't have a job, I should consider starting the furniture.
Yeah.
So I came to Jogoo Road, they know the area well, and they brought me to this location, and they introduced me to the guy who was owning it. He was actually selling the space. So after a few transactions, we came to a conclusion, and we started the furniture business.
It grew from itself, actually.
Yeah.
So when
I wasn't ready for it, actually.
It actually just later. So when you're working with a client and you create something for them, then they come later on and say, "Isiyo kenye nilikuwa nataka." How do you deal with that?
So due to experiences of such things, first we have terms and conditions where the customers we read them from the receipt. You know, you cannot change the design 24 hours after placing the order because we have already placed the order for the materials and for the frames and for the wood. So those cases are rare, but you can find them. But in case they come, if it's true we haven't delivered what the customer expects, we will go back and do it again. And if we have delivered what the customer has ordered, and for some reason he or she wants to change the design, then now we have the terms and conditions to protect us from such.
So if they come and say this is not exactly what I wanted, and you say that you are at fault and you create another one, what happens to this that you've created first?
We will try and sell it.
So now you put it on display now?
Display. Because you might find that to our eyes, this particular design is not very good for this particular customer. But for another customer, they'll be like, wow, I love this one, and they will buy it. And because we have a strong marketing team, we will definitely be able to dispose it, and sell it.
Are you able to advise your clients that when it comes to fabric, that this design goes better or this color goes better with, if maybe you know around their house, do you get to understand what their house looks like so that you can tell them this color works better than this one?
Actually that's what we do most of the time. Most of the customers, they don't know exactly what they want. And sometimes what they want will not work for them. For example, you can find a customer who wants a sofa with like 3 different colors, and it's your duty to tell them that, you know what, it won't be good. And 99% of the time they listen to us because we know, and we give them recommendations. But sometimes you find a customer who will not listen, and then they will take they will customize with different colors, and then when they buy the sofa, they will call you back 2 days later. You are right, you know. Aingiani. So at that point, if they want us to change now, they have to pay extra for the year.
So now that you've talked about payment, if I want for you to make me a seat, what is the process that I have to go through? Do I pay first, or do I pay at delivery?
It depends. We have ready-made items. We have items that we know that the market demands for those items. We have certain beds, certain sofas that the customers will just want ready. Actually, at this time and age, most people they don't have patience. They just I want to come and pick and go, or you bring, I pay. So we have stocked some ready-made items that we know that the market is ready to buy. But also, for the ready items, you can even actually call us or WhatsApp us, and we can send you the photos, you can select, and we can deliver to your place, where you will pay after confirming that the quality is good, and you inspect the furniture, then you pay on delivery. Then the other option is you can customize. For customizations, you have to pay a commitment fee. So you will go through the process of choosing the design, customizing the fabrics, you know, all those details, and then now from there you will pay a commitment fee of 50% through. We have a pay bill number, we have banking, we can do checks, anything, we can do cash. So you will pay, and then now we will give you a week, 7 to 10 days for a normal order. And if it's a huge order, you can do even up to 21 days. Then we will complete making the furniture for you. We will send photos for you in the process, and after it's done, then we will deliver it to you. If you're within Nairobi, then you will clear the balance after confirming that it's good, it's what you wanted.
Well, for Peter here, quality is what he goes for. We are going for a short break, but we'll be right back to understand more about Sofa Glam Interiors. See you soon. We are back on the grind. For those who had missed the first part, my name is Violet Njeki, and today we are talking to Peter of Sofa Glam Interiors, and he's getting to tell us why and how he was able to build this business to sustain him from a marketing perspective. He actually doesn't know much about woodwork, but he's been able to build Sofa Glam Interiors to what it is now. So Peter, you were telling me about the process that it goes through when someone is making an order. How do you range your prices to know that I will charge this person this much, I will charge this person this much?
That will depend with the design of the sofa and the technicality of making the sofa.
Yeah.
Because you have to put in consideration the material it will use, the amount of time it will take.
Yeah.
Yeah, and such things as even the design.
Yeah.
Because one sofa, it will involve a lot of people.
Yeah.
From the woodwork perspective, the framework, different person. Then there's the stitching part. Then there's the upholstery. Then there's the designing. So
that's like 4 people in one sofa.
Yeah, in one sofa. So you have to also experience.
Yeah.
Through experience, you have made designs, you undersell, and then you know from there, you know, next time I'll be charging this amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've talked that when you make these sofas, you also include the delivery part.
Yeah.
When you're taking it to the client. Do you include this in the cost that you give them when they first come and tell you, I want this? Does the price of the delivery also count in that?
Actually, we offer free delivery because we have our own delivery trucks. So delivery charges to us, they just cost us the fuel and the labor for the driver.
Yeah.
So the price that we give is quite fair, considering that the delivery will not cost us a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you've gotten a lot of clients, how long? I actually didn't ask this in the past, but how long have you been in the business?
4 years now.
4 years now. You've been able to create a clientele that you have.
Yeah.
How have you been able to market yourself?
Social media marketing. That's the number one. That's how I started.
Yeah.
Social media marketing through Instagram and Facebook mainly. But now, after 2 to 3 years, the word of mouth became stronger.
Yeah.
Because you receive calls like, nipo namba yako na my friend.
Referrals, yeah.
Referrals, yeah. Yeah. Actually, your brand is what people say when you're not in the room.
Yeah.
So, and my model is, how I see it is, if I get a client, this client is important, but the most important client is her friends and her neighbors and her relatives, because every house in Nairobi that we serve with our furniture, that's our own showroom.
True.
Yeah.
Because they come and see.
They come and see.
This is what you have.
Yeah.
So, with the clientele that you've been able to make, how far have you gone into delivering your products? When it comes to distance, how far have you been able to make your quality stuff get to?
I delivered an item, a bed, to Turkana somewhere in Turkana. Yeah.
So someone contacted you straight from Turkana?
Yeah, from Turkana. Yeah. And she came back for another one later on. So
that's quite fun.
Turkana is where I've done the farthest. Mombasa, we have done many times. Meru, around here, yeah. But Turkana was what? Like I was like, what?
Yeah. Are you sure you're from Turkana?
Yeah.
Well, how were you able to do the delivery with that kind of an order?
We have a partnership with Fago Courier. So they give us a very friendly price for the customer, of which that cost, we don't put all that burden to the customer.
Yeah.
Because if the customer was in Nairobi, we could have given the customer free delivery. So we take that cost from Fago Courier, and then we deduct the cost that we could have used if the customer was in Nairobi. So you find that customer in Turkana, she paid 3,000 shillings to be for the delivery to Turkana.
To Turkana?
Yeah.
That's quite fair, if I may say.
That's fair.
So you've been able to create this for quite some time now. How is the most expensive? How much is the most expensive piece that you've ever sold?
I got this client who wanted me to customize a sofa for her. And I think that was the most expensive deal I had. One piece, it cost 200,000.
200,000? Wow, impressive.
For one piece.
One piece. Quite impressive. So you've been able to create yourself, you as Peter, by building Sofa Glam. How has the profit of this business, how has it been able to benefit you as a person?
All the assets that I have acquired is through this business.
Yeah.
But for me right now, it's not even actually about the money. It's about the customer, you know. The
satisfaction.
Yeah, because in Kenya, we have this mindset of an image of fundis.
Yeah.
You know, fundis are wakoras. they will run away with your money.
Yeah, true.
So I have this vision of, you know, disrupting that industry and bringing professionalism to this industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where you are located, I've seen quite a number of stalls as well that have the same kind of furniture. How have you been able to deal with competition?
The best way to deal with competition is to focus on your customers. For us, we are customer obsessed. Because if you focus on competition, then you're not focusing on the thing that will keep you ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Focus on the customer satisfaction. When the customer complains, you respond to the complaint. And also you focus on research and building new designs and actually, you know, integrity.
Yeah.
That what you say is what you mean and what you mean is what you say.
Yeah. You're trying to pull out the customer. Huyu fundi nakaa naye hapa amalize. Hamalizangi. Wacha nikae naye hapa. So when a customer calls to complain, that is one of the challenges that you guys face. But what other challenges have you been able to face since you started?
When I started, I remember the first time I opened the shop physically. I was the happiest guy. I was very, very happy. You know, a new business, I'm doing this, let's do this, you know. Very happy. The following day was chaos.
Why?
Because I'm wearing all the hats. I'm the delivery guy, I'm the accountant, I'm the customer care. You know, when you start a business, it's quite chaos.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't used to employees. Yo, Peter, this is not working well.
Yeah.
We need that machine.
You're the one to sort everything.
Yeah, the floor is not good, the roofing. So it was chaos. So the challenge was setting up, because the capital is quite high. Also buying the machineries, and also the most important thing, managing people, managing a team, creating a team. It's a very challenging task.
But how have you been able to create that rapport with your employees that now you believe them, that you can go elsewhere and leave them to do the work?
What I have done, I have empowered my employees and developed them. You know, the best thing that you can do to your business is develop your employees, because your business will grow as much as the team grows.
Yeah.
You know, so I talk to them, and also I create an environment for them that they feel that it's not a harsh environment, it's a friendly environment, it's a family thing, you know? So the culture of our shop is a culture of relationships, you know?
Yeah.
We know each other intimately with our employees.
Yeah.
When an employee has an issue, he wants to rush somewhere, you know? I won't be like, be very tight on that.
Yeah.
As long as you deliver on the duties that you are given, then I try to create a very good environment for them that you can see that they love working here.
Yeah. So when you built this business for you, what are those highlights that you will say, nimetengeneza hii kitu, I'm proud of what I've done? What are some of those highlights that you have?
One of the main highlights is I got a tender from Murang'a County government.
Yeah.
Supply furniture to them, and that was a very life-changing deal, you know. It was very good, and I really appreciate Murang'a County government for giving me that tender. Yeah, it was a highlight for me, for sure.
And what will you say that being in this business has taught you as a person, that running Sofa Glam has taught me to be this as a person?
Actually, entrepreneurship, it's not about running the business, it's about running yourself, you know, managing your emotions, having discipline. Because as I said earlier, your business will grow as much as you grow. If you're not investing in your intellectual wealth by learning, by studying the new trends, if you're not learning how to deal with people, then your business will not grow more than you. So for me, it's about me. If I master myself, I'll master the business. And also, take care of my employees. If you take care of your employees will take care of your clients.
And your business,
and your business.
So what will you say is that unique factor of Sofa Glam that a client will say, I won't go to any other person? I want to go to Sofa Glam because of this specific factor?
For us, the first thing is the customization part. We really spend time with our customers to try and understand what they really need, you know, because sometimes they don't know what they need. So you try to understand the customer from where are they coming from and what's their budget. So we try to really focus on quality.
Yeah.
For us, it's quality. Even our tagline is solid quality, because when we were beginning, we had a lot of complaints of quality. How will you guarantee me that this item, it won't disappoint me? Yeah. So I really wanted to remove that question out of the equation. Let's talk about the price, not about the quality. So for us, we focus on the quality. When we say that we are using high density cushions and hardwood, we are definitely doing that. So for us, it's the quality first, and also understanding what the customer needs, and also trying to create products that are not too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affordable to each and every person.
To people.
Yeah. What will you say to someone who wants to start such a kind of a business, but they are not actually believing in themselves, that they're not okay with starting?
Actually, starting is the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
If you want to start, first you have to do research. You research very well. Know your customers. Who are your customers? Who are your target customers? You can't sell to everyone. You have to choose your battles. So you have to do the research. The other thing, you have to understand the market and the dynamics of the market. Also, you have to be prepared. If you have to open a shop physically, then you be prepared of the upfront capital to run it. But the best thing is to start, and the best way you can start is start online first. Find maybe a supplier, come into an agreement with them, start marketing online, let the supplier do the manufacturing part, and in future, after you have gotten the market and a clientele that is enough, now then you can advance to manufacturing, and manufacturing is quite serious. You don't want to go there very fast.
Yeah. Pole, step by step.
Yeah. You grow into it.
Where would one find you if they want to get in contact with you and get these amazing pieces?
We are on Instagram at Sofa Glam Interiors, on Facebook, we are on Twitter.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time. Well, for Peter and Sofa Glam Interiors team, it's all about solid quality. That is what makes his business tick. But what makes yours tick? Until next week, when you go to another business, another entrepreneur, my name is Violet Njoki, and until then, have a good one.